you get an email or a phone call or whatever it is that they get to communicate with you, that you are the MC for that event. Don't freak out. We've got your back. In this video, we are sharing 10 tips to confidently MC a corporate event. Number 1, master the agenda. You need to ask for the agenda when there is still time. Don't get at the event before you can see through the agenda, okay? So master the agenda before time. At least meet up with the host of the event so that you know what things are more important to them and you see how best you will pull them out or make them more pronounced, because there is always an objective of an event. So see how best you can pull off that objective to be achieved, okay? The agenda has so many things that are going to help you to see what other concerns that you can bring on board. Remember, while having a conversation with your host, you need to know what your main role is. What are their expectations of you? What do they want you to do for them exactly? Sometimes they will go past the things that an MC should be doing. They will need you as an MC, they will need you as a facilitator, they will need you as a moderator. That gets to happen. So that is why you need an agenda, so that you can meet up with your host and understand what are they looking forward to achieving, okay? That is the one major thing that will set you apart. So if you're going to combine all the three at a go, you're going to facilitate, you're going to moderate, you're going to be an MC all in one, you need to know so that you know how to position yourself. Okay? And 2, practice people's names. I don't know how to emphasize this, but it is very imperative for you to make sure that you know the names of the people who are going to be speaking, or the names that you're going to be calling out. Maybe they're going to be awards, maybe they're going to be panels, maybe they're going to be whatever it is that really includes the names of people that you'll be calling upon or introducing. You need to understand how to pronounce their names, because many a times MCs butcher people's names. My name has personally been butchered very many times. For example, I can share an example of my name. My second name is Orikiriza. People pronounce the K and I differently. Some might wish to say CHI. Some might wish to say CH. Some might wish to say KI. So my name has KI. So some other people say Orinchi. And because it has a KI, yet it's supposed to be pronounced like Orikiriza, not Orinchiriza, not Orikiriza, not. So people really pronounce it differently. Make sure that you understand people's names. Now, the way that I do it, I can share with you the way that I do it. For instance, like I said, my name is Orikiriza. So when I know that it's KI, for me, I pronounce it as Chi. And for you in your language, KI is pronounced differently. So you put a C to make sure that you don't miss out the real pronunciation. So you know if you put a CHI, it will still be Chi. So you will say Orikiriza. And number 3, script your introduction. Now, if there is something that is going to kick off the event on the right mood, the right tone, the right everything, it is you. So by the time you come in front of your audience, you need to make sure that you know what you're going to say after what, before what, and in the middle of what. It's very important. That's why you need to know what the agenda is about, what's the objective, so that you research and see what you're going to talk about in the few seconds. Remember, it's not your day. It is you to give energy to the event. You transfer the energy from you to the audience. They are trusting you to do that. If you don't script your introduction, that would mean that you're going to mumble around. You might even take longer than you should. And remember that there is an agenda, so every item has a particular time that is supposed to be executed in. So if you don't script it, then you will take longer than you're supposed to, and you will end up cheating someone's time of speaking. So please script your introduction and go through it perfectly so that you don't meander around. And number 4, mingle beforehand. Try as much as possible to arrive at the event venue early enough so that you mingle with people. That will calm your nerves down. It's very important. You have to mingle with the speakers, you mingle with the audience. Now, mingling with the speakers is very important because remember, the speakers, you're going to be introducing them. if you are the person who is going to be introducing them, then you need to know, are they comfortable the way the bio is written? Are they comfortable with the length of the bio? Sometimes you have to tell them, okay, this is too much, too long, it will consume a lot of time, so I need to break it down. I need to say something small. What do you want me not to miss out? Very key. And then if it is for the audience, mingle with the audience, see their attitude, see their mindset. I mean, all that makes you calm your nerves down as you prepare to do your job perfectly. Okay? And number 5 is the self-talk. You need to start telling yourself that you are the best MC ever. You need to have confidence in yourself. There is also something they call the stage ego. So pick out, what is your stage ego? For instance, there's the song that you really love. If you listen to that song, you get a very good vibe, your energy is all up and high, and you're ready to do your job. Then do it. Just do it. Play a song. If it means playing it in the car, playing it on your phone, before the event can start, just do it to make sure that you give it your best. Okay? Sometimes people are attached to some people. So when they call them, they know that if I call this person before I get to the stage, I will do wonders. Then call the person. There are so many things that give us energy and put us in the right mood. Number 6, donation and energy. This is very important. For starters, you need to know, remember as you get your agenda and you're having all these meetings with the host of the event, understand who is in the audience. Who is in the audience will make you understand how to regulate your voice and the energy to use, because some people are not used to high-end energy and some people are not used to low-end energy. Some people are used to average energy. But depending on who is in the audience, that's the reason you need to have a close contact with the host of the event. It is key. So whoever it is, make sure that they unveil all the information that you need for you to prepare ahead of time. You never know, on that same event you might get yet another gig. Okay? Number 7, keep confident when you mess up. It is very normal to mess up. If you focus on the mess that you have just done in just one sentence, it will kill your entire mood for the day or for the event. So make sure that you keep confident with your mess ups. If you have said a word wrongly, correct yourself immediately in case you get to know about it early enough. Correct yourself immediately and continue. Continue confidently. That might not even make people notice. But if you make a mistake and you hold on and you sit on it, it will make the audience look at you in a very weird manner and they will start losing confidence in you. So you would rather know that messing up is very normal, because we are human beings. Anything can happen. You can probably think about something at home and quickly you miss out a word or two or pronounce it wrongly. That is okay. That is normal. Confidently continue with your mess. And number 8, avoid uncalled for jokes. Now, corporate events are actually corporate events. Some people really mean business. And I don't mean that if they mean business, they are all uptight and you cannot say something to make them laugh. No, your jokes must also be corporate. Okay, that's not it. But I mean, don't exaggerate the jokes. Know which kind of jokes can work with that particular audience so that you know how to bring them in. But not every time it is a joking time. Yes, lighten up the mood of the people, but don't overdo it. Number 9, the co-MC tip. You will find that your event host is planning to have 2 MCs. In some cases, you might know your co-MC, and in other cases, probably you don't know your co-MC. So what do? You need to get their contact ahead of time and start creating a rapport. Or make sure that you research about them, see how they do their things early enough. Remember, I had talked about arriving at the event to mingle early enough. Now this is yet another thing. You need to meet up with your co-MC and you see how you're going to share the stage together. Because they have their style of emceeing, you have your own style of emceeing. But how are you going to match the 2 styles to make sure that you still impress your audience and your hosts? That is key. And number 10, music. Music is something that gives this aura in the room. This aura in the room. You need it. So meet up with the team in charge of music and arrange the kind of music that you need to be played at particular moments. You know, the music that will keep you in the mood or that will help you to keep the event or the audience interested in the event. The music that you will know will give the speakers the energy to come over at the platform and present. See how their mics are working. Make sure that you get the best working mic. Interact with them. Coordinate and see how best you can deliver on that event. Because the music team guys can equally mess you up. And those are the 10 tips that we have for you today to MC a corporate event. And our today's quote is from one of the great MCs from Ghana. I hope I also don't butcher his name. He is Jerry Ojololo. For corporate events, do the work, avoid the hype. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this is going to be helpful for you when it's your turn to be an MC. I love you all. Let's Soar. Cheers.